the mid game is like pretty hard because both teams are grouping, and like I'm not tanky enough to phase check into how much damage and burst they have. So okay, holding the S key, holding the S key. Okay, he walks in, boom, boom.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
take this.
Looks good.
Let's see what I do. Do you agree with the cross to my red side in case he passed directly there from
No,
base?
I think you should do like if I'm being really nerdy, right? He warded,
Yeah.
pull the raptors here, blast cone, walk all the way here, do golems, reset, go to your bot side.
Wait, say it again. Because you're trying to play with his vision. What do you? Where did he ward?
He warded here.
Okay. Oh, so you want him to not know that you took his full camp because right
Yes.
now he might.
No, no, it's not a mind game. It's just like letting him know that you're not on his goms, like guaranteed.
Ah, fair.
Um,
But why is that better than defending my red side?
because he's still walking from red to base. If you do raptors, goms, and base, you're gonna catch him on one of the camps. Either 2 out of 3 or 1 out of 3. And also your teammates should be defending your camps as well, Alex.
Okay, fair.
One big thing I've
I
learned
should
from
ask Syndra to
scrims.
ward that
Yes,
entrance.
exactly.
But
One
yeah,
big thing I've learned from scrims is the importance of your teammates' wards and like how effective they can be, so that you don't have to move your body, right?
hmm
Which is really
Okay.
important because the problem here is you're going from Raptors to Gromp, right?
Yeah, I don't love it.
And you're not gonna gank top after this, so it's just or you're crossing.
Oh.
I mean the crossing's better, I would say, but it still feels quite bad in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think if you're gonna do this, by the way, Alex, you should just go into his jungle now.
fair.
Because look at your mid and bot, right?
Yeah, there's power on both.
Yeah, so anyway, conclusion, two options. Option one, dodge the ward and then do golems and
Yeah.
then base and then defend like open on your raptors slash red, like this entrance, so you can see both as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Option two is what you did, but cross mid, show on vision, doesn't matter if you're not showing, because he can't outplay you. The reason why he can't outplay you is because by the time he's coming out of base, he's already committed to one side. So he can't just
Yeah.
randomly dodge you and go to your blue side and then you go here.
Yeah.
Bro, what
Okay.
the okay. Yeah, so this is okay. At least you're not chasing him around. That's the main concern, right? Whenever you get into a situation where you get a successful invade or you push him
Yeah.
out, is that you have to like chase him around, which is like not your job.
Yeah.
So everything's good here. I would probably just greed my full clear again.
Yeah. Yeah. I was. I think once I did that movement, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna base. I was debating between that.
Yeah, I mean it's too late now, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, about to fail flash. That's that.
I mean, I think it's a good look though.
Yeah. It's worth flashing over the wall if I actually get the flash, right? If I kill her, but I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah. It's a good look. This is fine.
I don't know if I can flash that or if my cursor wasn't far enough. I probably can't flash it, right?
No, you can't flash that.
Okay.
But your auto pathing, like, cause you're clicking here, it's gonna go here, right? Your auto pathing.
Oh,
Maybe
that's what
if,
happened? Because, yeah, I
yes.
thought my W put me close enough to the wall, but the auto passing, okay, fair.
Yeah, if you clicked instantly right, then you would make it. But as soon as you do this click here, you walk around, yeah. You wouldn't want to flash here, it doesn't even matter, right? So you need a flash
Yeah.
on top of it. Alright, this is something that I've been thinking about recently, about the grubs. So I think as a jungler, you deserve royal service. Instead of you having to wait for your team, they should wait for you, right? So if you can't
Okay.
start grubs in this very moment, like you shouldn't even be, you should just go back to your camps, right? And let them start and then fight over the grubs.
Okay.
So like, you end up doing it, but it like takes a minute for you to realize like you're not comfortable starting.
Like, if your laners aren't in a position where you can guarantee the safety of your life, like, you just don't even look at it.
Well, the problem is you don't know where the support is. Aatrox
Yeah.
has move, and
No.
you don't know where the AD carry is as well. Well, like the AD carry is in base, but basically they can both open on grubs, yeah.
No.
It's unrealistic, but the support is realistic at least. And then here, I would now like don't skip your camps, right? Just complete your clear, and then if they start grubs, just ulti on them.
Well, no, I think I saw that Kindred was leaving the area, which is why I started Grubs. Like, I thought it was free.
Yeah, I know, but that's not the goal, right? The goal now is to abuse your level 6 and like abuse
Oh,
the fact,
like full clear down and ult
yes,
bot would be
or
more
or
impactful than
ult on
taking Grubs.
grubs, or ult
Yeah,
on
yeah,
grubs when he starts it himself. But
sure.
um, yeah, I think you're misvaluing like the goal here because you have a perfect full clear once again, like the other
Yeah.
sequence, and in this sequence, you're probably going to be level 6 to 5, right? Maybe not by the end of the clear, maybe he hits 6, but maybe you'll be level 7 to 5, or
Yeah.
6 point, like very close to 7 basically.
Yeah.
And you gotta remember, like, he can't do anything on neutrally on the map as long as you have ult, so yeah, you could
True.
just
Fair.
farm efficiently.
That's a good point.
What is the goal with ulting when they're on grubs? I'm not following.
It's just a standstill target, plus you just have a better engage, right? Especially they have to use abilities on the grubs to kill grubs, right? You just have a massive advantage. Like
Well,
hitting
because
the
like we're assuming
circle.
Kindred's on it, right? Like Kindred
Yes,
starts it and then you ult on.
yes.
Is she not just gonna hop the wall?
Yeah, and then if she hops the wall, then you just take the grubs. And then you've been farming the whole time. So she just like leashed it basically.
Yeah, I think his point is like you get to do two things at once, right? Like you get to either full clear or make a bot play without using your ult, and then your ult lets you like you kind of stop like map trades with it, and then instead I do this.
Yeah, you have flexibility basically.
Okay.
That was an like sometimes I think they're gonna back off, but yeah, it's hard. It almost feels like I should take the extra second to really think about where they're going. What do you
I was
think of
more
this
looking
ult?
at the W, like it's hard to see that they're gonna all in at this moment to be honest. Because the W being used is like half the problem. Like especially right if you use your E as well, but you didn't. But
Yeah,
yeah, I
no,
think it's
stop using the E's, but
yeah, it's hard to read to not use W here. It's fine.
right, yeah, I think right as I W'd, they were full health.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
what,
fine. I wouldn't.
but then the
I don't know if I would ulti in the first place though, because
you would just be walking.
yeah, because you don't have your W, right? So even if you hit
Yeah,
it, like you would have to hit the literal circle, for
yeah,
because Lulu's not gonna have any CC here, right? You empowering is really
yeah,
good, and then like you see how you caught Zaya? That was her foot. Like she does not have to get hit by your W.
yeah. She was trying to like step back.
Yeah, Nami's got tier 2 boots. You're not you just finished your whole movement speed thing. Like you don't actually get in range of anyone here.
Yeah, fair.
So it's like unfortunate. Like it's I don't know, it's really hard to read that they're gonna all in there. But um, yeah, when you don't have W, like you have to think about whether like you're gonna have some setup because you don't have
Yeah.
your own setup.
Sure.
Wait, what? Open mid. Why do we open? No. Open bot. Cross the top. You open bot because you think Kindred might take your red?
Um, I just wanted to spend more time top after like that last play, like Grubs. Diakali, I think, is pinging like Aatrox has no flash, so
Okay.
I just wanted to get my red and then spend time top.
I think this is going back to like overvaluing like the taking of the grubs over
Yeah,
your
yeah.
efficiency, right? You should just do your 3 camps because you don't have ulti. You don't have an immediate play right now.
This is the one grub that I left before, so it's just like a feed stack. I think that was my thought.
Shit. I'm not sure about the feed stacks. Like, I don't know if I feel it. Like, the upgrade boots is definitely, like, nice, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's, like, as valuable as just doing a proper, like, the proper camp sequence. Because you're not gonna, like, this is probably the best play you can do right now at this moment, you know? And this is all you get, is an ulti.
Yeah.
It's like, I'd rather be level 8.
Well, if he went to go catch that wave, he dies. I think because Akali has ult, she would like full combo him on my W. It's just unfortunate that. But he should know I'm
You
kind of
should know, yeah,
there.
yeah. You should know your top side all missing. Like, you just
Yeah.
use the fear of, like, you being there for Kali to play differently, and then, like, what, you can show up at the very last moment, right?
Yeah.
Like, where,
Fair.
like, he's sick of playing scared, or safe, rather.
Okay.
Because this allows, you see what I mean? This allows the enemy team to have a turn on the other side. Obviously,
Yeah.
Kindred doesn't show, but she could be there technically.
I think she goes eventually. Yeah. There she is.
Nice. Maybe if you know Kindred's gonna ult though, you save your stun and you just like spam order because you hit you hit your
Yeah.
ult. I think that's
Fair.
the only thing to change there. Nice.
So yeah, the game state looks like decent here, but in the mid game it just I don't know, it becomes progressively harder to play. Mainly because I feel like Zaya gets super fed,
Yeah.
and our we only have like one good DPS, which is Varus, and I think he doesn't play it all too well.
Does Lily have sweeper here? He does. Or Varus. Okay, so here the I would do the same idea you're doing, Alex, but you have to enter through the lane that you have prior on.
Uh,
Like Syndra doesn't have push yet, right? But your bot lane
yeah.
literally has push. You guys should take this space right here. And you have
Okay.
super. So same thing, hold the space and then look to choose him or choose the enemy bot. And then I think it's not gonna look like a Mexican standoff, right? You get this push and this push because of mid and bot. So they have to
Yeah.
be either here or under tower. They can't actually be Mexican standoff with you.
Yeah. I'm about to lose the Mexican standoff.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Because your Lulu's literally trap. So your Lulu's flanking.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of knew she was like
Stuck.
roughly in the area. I didn't realize she was not going to be able to like do any spells whatsoever. Like it's a pretty slow mid game. I don't see too many opportunities, so it's just kind of like a lot of standoff. Probably fails her tower dive.
Mm, yeah,
Like I would be ulting the Lux if the wave was meeting in the middle, but just out of base, like
yeah,
the
yeah,
Akali's diving, right? So
yeah. This is a good ult.
it's a good ult, but I fucking hate these ults. They put me in like such awkward positions, and I didn't know, like I didn't think of the Nami
You should
wave, so it
just,
cancels.
yeah, yeah. The cancels is really like you gotta watch out for that. But this is sort of like just experience, right? So you're versing a Xayah. All you have to do is make sure your ult lands behind her. Obviously, you don't like want to be too far, but the fact if it lands behind her, her feathers, like she has to like EU this way, right? Which is
Uh-huh.
really problematic if your team is coming this way.
Yeah.
So it gets really awkward. She would have to flash to reposition so you get the feathers in front of the enemy, like your team.
But it's almost hard for like that Nami hit the bubble on my ult into a wave. Like I wouldn't even be able to force the Xayah ult that easily, right?
Yeah, that's where you double tap E, and it's like a game.
Uh,
No, he would have to E. He's just gonna try one shot you, right? But it's like a game. Like you, you have to see if you can double tap E uh, before he can chain CC you.
sure. Because the he'll still CC me if I double tap the E. It's just
Oh yeah, it'll take 0 damage.
I'm
It's
not
over.
taking damage. Okay,
And you're gonna get your stun off even if it's not empowered. You just kill them.
yeah, sure.
So it's almost like you can get one shot if they play it perfectly, but if they don't, it's trouble.
Yeah.
It's a good gamble, I think.
When you look at the team comps, does it make sense why mid game gets harder?
No. I think you guys have way better side laning. They need to ARAM. So you guys just win. So right here, it's like 4v4, so you just take the fight. Like they're so
Yeah.
low, it doesn't matter that Varus isn't here.
Oh yeah, we do take the fight.
Oh,
I think
okay. I
I
think you
play for
should just ult straight
steal.
away, right? Because they got the Adacon debuff. Like they're really
Yeah,
squishy
yeah,
right now. You just ults here.
that's a good point. Even though Akali's ult in 9 seconds,
It
like
doesn't matter. Just press E. Just make sure to press E straight away because they're gonna try to kill you, right? You make enough
yeah,
time, like they're all gonna die. Like you could even like 1v3 them. Like not 1v3, but your ulti is gonna do a lot of damage, right? Because of the debuff.
yeah, yeah.
That's cooked, bro. I've never seen that. -2 MR.
Yeah.
You actually take true damage from APs. That's crazy.
What is the battle? I thought they were gonna leave the area.
Yeah, you don't got your boy. No more DPS, so they're not scared.
That was a bad
Holy.
ult, right? You just put an ult there.
Yeah, it's lost because we don't have any more DPS. And also Aatrox. One thing I'd notice here, if the quality goes back up, Aatrox has really good items versus APs, right? So you need Varus or yourself on him. But if you can't willingly jump on Aatrox, then it's lost, right? Because he's too tanky versus the ranged AP,
Yeah.
which you couldn't because there's like 3 people next to Aatrox. But this game, the main thing I'm looking at is you have a Kali Pantheon, right? Like they should never
Yeah.
be able to push the side and get like an ARAM without losing side.
Yeah,
So
but I feel like I am looking for side plays. I'm just not really seeing them. Like, here we just burned Zaya's ult, and then I reactionary like ult mid, but it's another like lost fight.
yeah, so this is going back to the Tribush thing on the invade, remember earlier, where you went around on the left
Yeah,
side on the blue instead of
yeah,
taking the Tribush with your teammates. So like you've taken this area, right?
yeah,
You don't need to take this area anymore. She's never gonna face check this, right? Ever.
yeah.
Best case, she walks this way and you somehow trap her. But realistically, she's gonna play like a pussy. Now you need to shift
Okay.
your attention towards this bush, and this bush, where the pink ward is.
Yeah.
Now they can't be in this space because you take this space, right? Because you'll be flanking
Yeah.
them. So, I mean, I think the theme of the review, right? A lot of it is like just about taking space, right? Taking space to set up better fight conditions. Better fight conditions means you're winning the
So the
game.
the first example was I should have taken the tri-bush because that was like the winning lane. Here the
No, no, it
point
was the
is,
pushing lane.
yeah, the bot lane, the pushing
Yes,
lane.
yes.
Sorry.
This is the pushing lane
Um,
as well.
yeah. But I've taken the space and now I should move on, is your point? Like, don't
Unless,
linger in the space that you control?
yeah, unless you think they're gonna face check, yeah.
Yeah, 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 okay.
Not move on, further advance your control, right?
Yeah. I
Like,
mean, the reason I'm like hovering here is because I have Flash Empowered W, and it's a Xayah who's their strongest member
but she just
without
saw you, right?
ult. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
She saw you, so it's all good.
Yeah. I like from here when the fight plays out, like I was thinking, should I have ulted or should I have just like walked?
You should
Feels like
walk.
these ults are very like flippy. I kind of like I'm losing a
I,
lot of
I
fights.
don't ult unless my teammate's ready to go in. But you're ulting reactionary to your teammates going on is not good for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, now there's like a ton of fighting for Baron Vision, but
Yep. Okay. Hey, they can't stop Baron. Heck. You should just tell Akali to stay bot and push bot. I mean, they can start Baron, but it's gonna be difficult.
does she have TP or Ignite? She might have Ignite, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Which is
Yeah, okay, never mind. I think Xayah
her.
does enough damage. Like, she's enough DPS.
Like you see what I mean? Like it's so hard to gain vision. I don't want to be that guy checking.
No, that's fine. I mean, that's really good. Like, the fact you're literally not out of commission there after face checking into 3.
Yeah, yeah, but it's not like we accelerated our position. It kind of.
Yeah. I would face check. Oh, wait. No, you shouldn't have face check. What? They just cleared the vision. This is wrong. This is wrong timing, right? You only want to face check when you believe they're on Baron, like hitting it, and they could end it.
Yeah.
And you still have blue. No, you guys are fine. You guys shouldn't even be checking. You just push down mid, and then see if they chase you down.
I
Play
think
out
we
from
do
there.
push mid next.
Yeah, yeah. This is better. I mean, now you should check. Like, this was better,
Uh huh.
right? As soon as they pink like this and Xayah leaves, so you gotta think about who's their damage, right? It's gonna be Xayah
Yeah.
and Kindred, but mainly Xayah. As soon as Xayah leaves into the river, now there's gonna be a level of respect, right? Now you use your E, it's gonna be hard, but before you use your E,
I just
definitely.
don't have anything to check with, right? Like,
I know, but
I don't have any wards left.
yeah,
I want the vision on the Baron, of course. I can flash smite it, but
yeah, it's just entering so other people can enter mainly.
did I like? Was there something about my body language that didn't allow it? It seemed like the team just wanted to go mid.
Oh yeah, you didn't walk forward, right?
Uh,
But I think the better takeaway is just the timing, right? Like you phase check on the timer where it's like not necessary. They literally can't be on Baron because they just cleared the
yeah,
vision, right? And Xayah
yeah,
was showing, so uh, I think that was more problematic. You gave them sort of confidence, like just to like start it as soon as you leave, or like you're not like walking all the way in because the first time you just face check for free.
yeah. Yeah, I think it's game here.
Yeah, and like to be fair though, like this game's, I mean they just scale harder than you guys with Xayah versus Avaris, right? A crit champ versus a non-crit champ.
Yeah. And like the main thing I could have done differently early was like instead of spending the time on the grubs, like done a full clear bot, use my ult on bot, and like maybe Zai doesn't get to this point as quickly.
Keep your camp sequence, you're gonna get a turn or you're gonna counter his turn because you have
Yeah.
so much tempo generated from just
Okay.
like AFK farming, but AFK farming in a way where you're not gonna do anything on that timer anyway. A lot of the times where you're looking, it's like you had no ulti, there wasn't an actual like opportunity. Uh, the way I'm thinking about the game right now is just you just gotta let the game come to you, right? Obviously you want to push your limits, right? But you want to see opportunities and take advantage of them, but not like
Uh-huh.
force them.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. I know what you're